Great game in town this week. Both teams much better than their records indicate. I kind of like Dothan though to win this game.
This ought to be a really good one. Dothan's played well all year. Northview's getting better. Dothan is probably the easy pick, but I'm going to go with the Cougars to pull a mild upset. Go with Northview.
You know, ordinarily I would think Dothan could win this game, but Northview, these seniors have never lost to Dothan, so I think I'm going to go with Northview in an upset because of how Dothan struggled last week.
The 32nd edition of the city rivalry takes place at Ripview Stadium this week. Usually the favorite wins this one. This year, Dothan is the favorite, and that's who I think is going to pull out the victory.
Dothan had a tough loss last week to Enterprise, but I think they'll rebound, beating Northview this week.
Good rivalry of traditional 5A powers. Charles Henderson's had a tough year and is out of the playoff picture, and that may just affect just a little bit their approach to this game. Eufaula is playing possibly for a home field in the playoffs. So I kind of like
Charles Henderson playing a little better. Eufaula's already got a playoff spot wrapped up. Charles Henderson will come in with not a lot of pressure, but Eufaula's still going to win this one. Go with the Tigers.
Charles Henderson's played pretty well the last couple of weeks, but they've played a couple of the bottom end teams of the region. Eufaula's been pretty steady all year. I think Eufaula's going to win this game.
Normally this is a big game for both teams, but this year it's more important for Eufaula in terms of playoff spots. They can still get first or second in the area if they win, and that's exactly what they'll do. They're too talented and have too much going on the line for them.
Back when I worked in Troy, this was always a big game, but I'm not in Troy anymore. Whatever. At any rate, Eufaula should win this one.
Luverne's lost the last 2 weeks and really has a lot riding on this game with a home playoff game hanging in the balance. I kind of like Luverne to win. They'll bounce back and win at Straughn.
Straughn had a big upset last week. They'll continue the good play. I'm going with Straughn.
Straughn's been playing pretty well lately. Let's go with Straughn.
After struggling a little bit at midseason, Straughn has come on strong and not got a chance at even a #1 spot in the region. Won't happen though. Luverne's too much for the Straughn Tigers.
Let's see. I'm going to go with Straughn in that game. I think it should be a good game, but look for Straughn to win at home.
Good championship game here for the region. I like Elba at home, although Houston County is going to make it a 4-quarter game.
This ought to be just a shootout, but Elba's been consistent all year, and they got a little better defense than Houston County. I'm going with Elba.
I think Houston County's offense is just going to outscore Elba and force a 3-way tie at the top of that region.
Can Elba's stout defense contain Houston County and Desmond Warren? I think they can control them to a certain degree, enough to where their offense can outscore the Lions and take the victory and the region title.
Elba is still doing well. They're beating people, and I think they're going to beat Houston County.
Another game with a lot of playoff implications. I like McKenzie on the road to knock off the Eagles, who've had a tremendous season so far.
I tell you, Providence has played a lot better towards the end of the season. They got that ground game going, but McKenzie, I think, just a little more athletes. I'm going with McKenzie.
Oh, it's been a great run for Providence, but I think McKenzie's just a little bit more experienced and more athletic, and they're going to come out with a big road win.
Providence Christian has put together a quality season quietly. The road gets a bump this week. McKenzie has too much firepower for the Eagles, but the Eagles will make it a very competitive game.
I believe McKenzie should get this win. Providence not going to be strong enough to get the win at home this time.